The young and the restless Phyllis and Matt's nasty breakup. Couple goes scorched earth on each other? The young and the restless Y&R. Spoilers hint that the show may already be hinting about an inevitable split. Matt Clark, Roger Howarth, and Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford, may be crazy about each other right now, but they seem poised to crash and burn as a romantic duo sooner or later. Phyllis is ignoring all the warnings about Matt's disturbing past and keeps insisting he's a changed man. Meanwhile, Matt is overlooking Phyllis's flaws as well and letting himself get pulled in by her beauty, humor, and ambition. Phyllis obviously enjoys the attention that Matt offers, while he enjoys how she makes him feel like anything is possible. Matt and Phyllis are a good match at the moment, but that could change as their true colors start to come out. Since Matt's frustration has been bubbling up, he already seems a little less remorseful than he was before. Matt is standing up for himself and starting to strike back a bit, so this feels like the beginning of his sinister side re-emerging. As for Phyllis, we all know she can be selfish and tends to throw other people under the bus when it suits her agenda. In the August 5th episode, Kane Ashby, Billy Flynn, warned Matt about Phyllis turning on him and the turmoil that could bring to his life. There may indeed come a point when Phyllis betrays Matt, especially if Y&R wants to send Matt, or even Phyllis, toward the exit door as part of the head-writing transition that's underway. It'd be easy to give Matt and Phyllis a nasty breakup that leads to them going scorched earth on each other. Matt's evil tendencies could come out to play and put Phyllis in grave danger. That said, Phyllis has been known to put up a good fight against vicious men, like Jeremy Stark, James Hyde, since he faced a grim fate at Phyllis's hands. Perhaps that's worth keeping in mind as the show potentially builds to Phyllis and Matt's split, as well as any final battle that might be brewing between them. The young and the restless spoilers suggest some breakup news could bring plenty of drama, so stay tuned. Just when it seemed like Phyllis Summers had finally found someone who could match her intelligence and unpredictable energy, everything came crashing down. Rumors are swirling around Genoa City that Phyllis and Matt's once promising relationship is headed for a spectacular collapse. And if history has taught fans anything, it's that Phyllis never walks away quietly. Their romance began with undeniable chemistry. Matt appeared to understand Phyllis in ways few people ever had. He admired her fierce determination, accepted her complicated past, and seemed willing to overlook the chaos that often follows her. For a brief moment, viewers believed Phyllis had found the stability she'd been searching for. But beneath the surface, cracks were already beginning to form. Matt gradually became uncomfortable with Phyllis's constant need to control every situation. Whether it involved business decisions, family conflicts, or personal disagreements, Phyllis often insisted on having the final word. Matt, who initially admired her confidence, slowly realized that compromise wasn't always part of her vocabulary. Meanwhile, Phyllis started questioning Matt's loyalty. Every unexplained phone call, every late-night meeting, and every vague answer fueled her suspicions. Instead of communicating honestly, she began investigating him behind the scenes. Secret conversations, unexpected confrontations, and carefully hidden accusations created a toxic environment where trust disappeared almost overnight. The turning point came during what should have been an ordinary evening together. An argument erupted over a misunderstanding that quickly escalated into something much bigger. Old resentments surfaced, painful memories were revisited, and neither side was willing to back down. Matt accused Phyllis of manipulating everyone around her, while Phyllis fired back by calling him dishonest and weak. The explosive confrontation ended with Matt walking away. For most couples, that might have marked the end. For Phyllis Summers, that may only be the beginning. Those who know Phyllis understand she rarely accepts defeat gracefully. She has built a reputation over the years for fighting back whenever she feels betrayed. Whether through clever schemes, strategic alliances, or carefully timed revelations, she has repeatedly proven she's capable of turning heartbreak into revenge. If Matt truly believes he can simply leave without consequences, he may be underestimating the woman he just angered. Speculation around Genoa City suggests that Phyllis could begin digging into Matt's past. If there are hidden secrets, questionable business dealings, or personal betrayals buried beneath the surface, she'll likely uncover them. Phyllis has never been afraid to use information as leverage, especially when she feels someone has wronged her. Matt, however, isn't expected to remain passive. Friends close to him believe he's grown tired of constantly defending himself and may finally decide to expose Phyllis's own mistakes. After all, Phyllis has accumulated plenty of enemies throughout the years, and some of those old conflicts could easily resurface if Matt decides to fight fire with fire. That possibility has fans wondering whether this breakup could evolve into one of the year's biggest rivalries. Imagine confidential business files mysteriously leaking, private conversations suddenly becoming public, unexpected alliances forming between former enemies, family members forced to choose sides. Each move would trigger an even bigger retaliation, creating a dangerous cycle neither side can control. The emotional damage could spread far beyond the former couple. Daniel may find himself caught between protecting his mother and encouraging her to move forward. Summer could become increasingly frustrated watching familiar patterns repeat themselves. Friends who once supported both Phyllis and Matt may discover that remaining neutral becomes impossible as tensions continue escalating. Of course, love stories in Genoa City rarely end permanently. Soap opera history has repeatedly shown that today's bitter enemies can become tomorrow's reunited lovers. Shared danger, shocking revelations, or unexpected tragedies often force feuding couples to reconsider everything they thought they knew about each other. Could that happen here? If Matt uncovers evidence proving someone intentionally sabotaged their relationship, everything could change. Likewise, if Phyllis realizes her suspicions were manipulated by an outside player, she might redirect her anger toward the real mastermind instead of her former partner. Still, reconciliation seems unlikely while emotions remain so raw. Both individuals appear deeply hurt, and neither seems interested in making the first move toward forgiveness. Pride has become a powerful obstacle, making every conversation more hostile than the last. Fans remain divided over who deserves the blame. Some argue that Matt failed to communicate honestly and allowed misunderstandings to grow until they became impossible to overcome. Others believe Phyllis's distrust and controlling behavior pushed the relationship beyond repair long before the final confrontation occurred. The truth probably lies somewhere in between. Relationships rarely collapse because of one single mistake. Instead, they slowly unravel through countless small disappointments, broken promises, and missed opportunities to rebuild trust. Regardless of who's right or wrong, one thing seems certain. If these two continue targeting each other, the fallout could affect nearly everyone around them. Business partnerships could crumble. Long-standing friendships might end. Family relationships could fracture. Old secrets may finally emerge into the light. That combination is exactly the kind of high-stakes drama that has kept the young and the restless fans hooked for decades. Whether Phyllis chooses revenge, redemption, or an unexpected second chance, viewers can expect emotional confrontations, shocking twists, and plenty of unpredictable moments ahead. For now, the dust hasn't settled, and if Phyllis and Matt truly decide to go scorched earth on one another, Genoa City may soon witness one of its most explosive breakups yet. As always in the world of daytime drama, today's ending often becomes tomorrow's beginning. One shocking revelation, one unexpected confession, or one carefully hidden secret could completely rewrite the future for both Phyllis and Matt. Until then, fans will be watching every confrontation, every suspicious glance, and every unexpected alliance, wondering whether this fractured romance is destined for total destruction, or whether love might somehow survive the flames one final time.